Hello, everyone. My name is John Garrett. I'm been a disciple for over 25 years. I'm married to my beautiful wife Michelle, and we have five wonderful kids, ranging from the age of 12 to age 26. Um, and I really wanted to spend some time really basically sharing how God has worked in my life over these years of being a father to my five wonderful kids. And I thought I'd start off by reading the scripture in Hebrews, which I think it's been super helpful, or just kind of reminds me of what I've had to go through. In Hebrews 12, verse 11, it says, "No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it." And I read that scripture because I completely believe that God has trained and continues to train me and being a better father. Um, Over the years, I spent a lot of time basically disciplining my kids on every little thing. And of course, when they're small, there's certain things that you just want them to do to obey so it can kind of help them and help stop them from getting hurt. But, having kids that are 12 years and older now, you come to learn that it becomes a time where you need to discipline their heart more than anything and help their understanding in things. And that's where it's been super hard. I'm not sure if any of you parents out there have ever kind of basically gone off on your kids by saying like, "Hey, I've told you that 1,000 times. Why do you keep on doing it?" Or you feel like your kids are just not listening to you. And I know there's been times where I've spent, the first hour of being home from work basically pointing out every little thing that they've done wrong. I've spent time um, basically yelling at them to the point where they're in tears and they're crying. And of course, at that point, I realized, man, it's like I've exasperated them. Oh, man, I blew it again. There's been times where um, my kids are sad or crying or upset about something and maybe that they did wrong. And instead of me being able to show empathy towards them, I basically don't even have anything to say. My heart is so hard in the sense that I don't have anything to say because I'm thinking that they should learn this, they need to learn this lesson. And those are just some of the examples, but I say those things honestly to my shame. I say those things knowing that that is not at all the way that Jesus has treated me. It's not at all the way God has treated me over the years, and all the grace and all the mercy He's shown me for my sin. And, it's been a tough and hard road really getting to the point where I can listen to my kids and really be able to come alongside them and show empathy. It's been a lot of reading through the scriptures, been a lot of prayer. It's been a lot of my wife pointing out things that I don't see. It's been a lot of the brothers in my life really telling me what I need to hear, and having me turn around and go back and show this compassion towards my kids that they desperately need. There's been times where I've even thought to myself, it's like, man, it's like if I keep going like this, my kids are going to leave my home and not want to ever come back, and that makes me super sad, um, and it kind of forced me to make a change. And I'm so grateful to say that, God's discipline is producing a harvest. Our family has always been one where we say "I love you" and we give hugs and kisses and things like that. But I want it to be even deeper than that, so much more. I want them to be able to come and tell me and talk to me and cry with me and know that their dad's just going to be there by their side, which is the way I feel. And of course, I can sit here and come up with all the excuses of how my father didn't show me this way of how to be a father and how to love and show compassion and empathy. Um, but that, in my mind, only really lasts for a short time when I take the time to look of how the scriptures and God has showed me so much grace. That's the example that I want to go by, and that's the example that I want to show my kids. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I wanted to basically kind of put my dirt out there in the sense of that, hey, I'm so grateful that God has disciplined me and continues to discipline me and help me to be a better father towards my five amazing kids with all their different personalities and all their different challenges, with all their different successes and failures or whatever. I just want to be able to be there with them and walk with them, and for them to know without a doubt that their dad loves them, their dad cares for them, and that their dad will do anything for them. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day.